Much. Hello, everyone. Yes, it's actually fun. So nice today. It's sunny a bit after the cold weather here in Cape Town.
It's freezing. Cape Town is well, how bad should I say? How bad is freezing. Very
I'm
cold.
sure it's also cold a bit outside, but as you can see, I get the sun a bit more. So yay!
Mm. Very, very cold.
So I'm Dana from Big.Consulting.
And I'm Bridget from Shift One Degree. So
Yes.
today, what we thought we'd talk about was with everyone's so over this whole lockdown corona stuff. So apologies for that, but we can't change it. It's what it is. So the topic we thought we'd discuss today is around being kind to yourself. Because it's, I think when lockdown first happened, people were going to get like an 18 pack and they were going to take over the world and start a business and world peace. And they were just on a mission, right? And then what they realized actually, like, no, man, you got to take time for yourself. And there's a lot that goes on mentally during this time.
It is, and I actually read today in the morning because a lot of people making jokes about like that you need to cancel 2020, and someone said it's actually not. Like there's so much learning in 2020, so why delete this year? And I think that's why like I really like today's topic on how to be kind to yourself, because a lot of time we forget to do it, and especially also as business owners, we forget that part. And then we let other stuff to impact us. So we should start with tip number one.
So tip number one is forgive yourself. And what I just wanted to share with this, because I do another podcast as well on a Friday, because I've written this course with a client of mine around finding your purpose. And we're talking about decision making and why it's relevant in this with forgive yourself, because given what you know at this exact moment, you make a choice, you make a decision. Maybe in 5 years' time, maybe in 10 years' time, maybe in a month's time, you're going to regret it. But given the information you have now, you can only make the best decision you can given what you know now. And that's why you need to forgive yourself, because you're always going to make mistakes. You're human, and it's okay.
And it is. And like a lot of the time, we really forget that like the decision we got, there's no such thing as a wrong decision. That was the right decision for that moment. And that's what you've done. But also, the way to actually grow in your business, the way to actually grow in life is to have some failures. Not everything will go as we plan. Not everything will go straight in one line. There's going to be ups and downs. As long as you know how to fail and you fail forward, that's the best way. But learn to forgive yourself. We're all human. We all make mistakes. And I'll never forget that one time I was working in a company and my manager said, so what if you're going to make a mistake? So you made a mistake. It wasn't working what you were planning to do. Just be accountable and that's it, and move on. And that's the thing to do. So I really love it, this one, how to be kind to yourself and just forgive to yourself. And actually link to the second one, which is just take care of yourself. A lot of time we just forget to invest in ourselves, to take care of ourselves, to say, today I'm having a bad day. I don't feel like working. Today I'm having a bad day. I'm not in the mood to go out and do the sport or whatever. Acknowledge it, say it's okay, allow yourself to actually fall down a bit, because then you're gonna get up and you will be with much more energy. You maybe even have more clarity for stuff. So do what's right for you, and only you know what's right for you. So just learn to listen. Don't be too hard on yourself, which is part of forgive to yourself as well.
Well, one of the things I get mentored once a week as part of working at Say Yes, so I feel very privileged to have that opportunity. And interestingly enough, we are working on, me and Andrew who's mentoring me, we're working on emotional health. And one of the things he said was, okay, we agreed that it was around, I was going to work on being still and being mindful. So I went straight into action of meditation, which is what I did last week. And I was like, oh, I did the meditation, great. And then when I did the check-in with him, he was like, okay, so part of that is just kind of just being. So I tried that this morning. I woke up and I thought, okay, I'm not going to meditate. I'm just going to sit here. And it feels weird. I don't know if you do that, but literally just sitting with no devices, no laptop, literally just sitting. It actually makes me feel anxious because I'm like, what am I doing? Literally just sitting. Have you done that before?
Yes, so I actually have that one day in a year that you're fasting for the 25 hours. For the Jews, is the Yom Kippur. And I actually like to do it, most of it, like the full way, kind of, because it's nice. Because for 25 hours, you don't drink, you don't eat, but there's no electricity, there's nothing. So there's no mobile phones, there's nothing. Like if you do it the proper way. So I like it. For me, it's just some time that I'm just lying in bed, maybe reading a book, just reflecting. And it's just like after the first day of the new year for the Jewish. So it's a good way to how I want to start my year. So I enjoy it. It's not that easy, but you can do it because a lot of the time we just feel to take out my phone and just check and see Facebook and see whatever and news. So but it's nice to just stop for a second. And that's why I like that day, because it's like my me time. It's like me with myself and no distractions. And that's part of taking care of yourself. That's part of learning during that time that you're going to learn stuff about yourself to also forgive yourself.
Exactly.
I'm going to link you to the third one that you're going to say now.
Yeah. So the third one is about respecting yourself. And I mean, I think respecting yourself, if you look at it on the bigger scale and you look at the people that are in your life, it could be a partner, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be anybody. But if somebody in your life is treating you in a way, and I'm sure we've all experienced this at some point in our lives, someone is treating us in a way that, if we're going to be very honest with ourselves, it's kind of not okay. But for whatever reason, our own self-doubt, insecurity, fear, whatever, we've gone, oh, well, okay, well, I'll kind of go with it. It's not like it's not hardcore. I'm not getting yeah, so you kind of put up with it. And I think part of respecting yourself is looking at your life currently and going, okay, so where am I being disrespected and where is it not okay? And then make a decision on what you want to do with that, because respecting yourself is important for sure.
Yeah, I think you also need to learn to put boundaries around that part. Boundaries to yourself and boundaries to others. Sometimes people come and react to you in a certain way because this is how they know to do things. This is how they know how to communicate. But if it's not right for you, so learn to put a stop for a second and say, that is not right for me. It's disrespectful for me, for a relationship, for a friendship, or whatsoever, and say it. Even with clients, right? If you respect yourself, your clients will respect you even more. If you're going to put boundaries to your clients, they're going to appreciate you more, because eventually that's what people are looking for. We like the kids, right? Like a child. He always check you, and he waiting to that part that you're going to put the stop. It's exactly like this, because it shows that you respect yourself, that you know exactly what you deserve to get, exactly what you are worth, and all of this. And I'm going to link it to the fourth tip is that, honor your dreams. We all a lot of time are having a dream and we're so afraid. And we only see the no, and the negative and all of that. And we're not giving it the place that it's supposed to be in. And one of the things I always,
No, I was just going to say with the dreams, I think what happens is, you might tell a family member, you might tell a friend or somebody, this is what I'm thinking of doing. And depending on the person, they're either going to go, that's flipping awesome, wow. Or they might go, really? Seriously, do you really think you can do that? And I think it's those people, again, that you question those people being in your life, because they should, I understand it's reality, but you'll figure that on your own anyway. You don't need people to break your dreams down, because you'll figure that very quickly.
So one of the things I found myself recently saying it to a lot of people, that I really want to try to do something, but they're not sure if it's the right thing to do, or they're not. Like, all the time you see what's not going to work, what's going to block them, like all the negative stuff. So what I always say to them, close your eyes now. Imagine yourself where you want to be. What's your dream? There's no in that dream. There's no limitations. There's no boundaries. There's nothing. Everything is possible. Where do you want to be in life? Once you're going to get that, you will figure out your way to get there. Baby steps. Even if it's going to take you years to get there, you can still do it. It's just a matter of understanding that there's no such thing as no. Even if you want to do something now with your dreams that you don't have the skills, so start learning them. Even if it's going to take you even longer now to learn them, just do it. It's never too late.
No. I was listening to a podcast with Elizabeth Gilbert, and she was saying how It took her 7 years. So she decided at age 15 she's going to be a writer because that was her skill. That's what she was going to do. It took her 7 years to get to the fame and recognition she got to. 7 years. So you've literally got to be prepared to do what you need to do in order to get to where you want to be.
It is. It's not to give up. And that's, I think, the difference between the people that are successful in life to the people that are not. If you are like having a dream and you failing once or twice or 3 times and you're giving up, why? Find another way, find another route to win. And that's the difference between the people that are getting the business. Because if you look even a lot of people like Mark Zuckerberg, like Facebook, a lot of them don't even have like, a degree, but they still made it. They didn't give up. And not, I'm sure that not everything was so easy and smooth, but we don't hear about it. So just honor your dreams and just do it. So what if you're going to fail? You can still make it.
And that ties in with the next one, which is a strive and acceptance. And I think there's also, with the mentoring we do at Say Yes, where we start is what is your environment? So it's about accepting what is. So currently it's cold, it's raining, it's lockdown, it's Friday. Those are the facts that we cannot change that. That is what it is. However, we can strive within that and go, okay, so what can we do with that information that we have? So acceptance and striving, it sounds like it's a contradiction, but it isn't. It's actually working with the facts. Also working as pushing yourself as much as you can with the limitations that you do have or the limitations you think you have.
Yeah, and I think like even when you think that there is a limitation, so first accept them, write them down, acknowledge them, and then find ways to overcome them. There's always a way to overcome. There's always.
If you want it badly enough, yes.
Yeah. If you're really determined, you can make it all. And I think that's something that's really important in a business, to be determined. But that's also going to help you to be more kind to yourself all the time, because you know why you do what you do. You understand yourself. You learn about yourself. And then it's easy for you to forgive it and to take care of yourself and do what's right for you. And the next one is actually to stop trying to be perfect. We always try to be the best in everything we do. We always try to do the perfect post, the perfect logo, the perfect, whatever, like everything in our business. And even in life, we always aim for this, or we're always waiting for the perfect moment. But no one's perfect. The perfect moment will never come. Just do what you feel.
And I think that also continues into the perfect person, because I think sometimes people think that there is a perfect person. I don't think there's a perfect person, perfect job. Like there is no perfection. I think perfection and procrastination, I think, are best friends. Actually, I think they go well together. They're really good.
Sorry, we couldn't hear you. Procrastination
and perfection are best friends. Yeah, they're very close, for sure.
It is. You're really trying to, and if you feel that you're not going to get it, so you say, I'm going to delay it. I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to postpone it. But why? Just do it. And you know what? If you look about from marketing, and that's one of the tips I can give you, is that in building a brand, you need to be authentic. That's what people are looking for, because people buy from people, and people are so used now for the online. They're getting more and more. But if they know that you're true to yourself and you being you, they're going to appreciate it. They want to be around you. They want to work with you and all of that. And that's part of it, because they know you're not perfect, because they themselves not perfect. So you're going to encourage them that it's okay not to be perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. That's how you inspire each other. And that's the nice thing about, like, if you have a story behind your brand, share it. You're going to inspire others as well. Inspire them that with everything that happened in your life, look at where you are now. So if you can do it, they can do it. So stop trying to be perfect. It's not going to get you nowhere. It's not saying that you don't need to aim to perfection.
Well, just not perfection. I think not aiming to perfection, but just do, again, it goes back to the whole decision making. Do the best you can at where you're at now. So whatever that is, you are doing the best you possibly can. You can't do better than the best you can at that moment, because what you know, you don't know what you don't know. So whatever you've got right now.
And it goes back to failure. So you've done what you know with the tools that you have now. If you failed, so you know that for next time, what else you need in order to make it better. And that's how you're improving yourself and getting to a better place. And that's how you can actually improve and getting to more of a perfection, but it's not a full perfection. So if you're gonna just sum it all up again, like the tips on how to be kind to yourself.
So the first one is forgive yourself.
Yes, take care of yourself, invest in yourself.
Respect yourself.
Honor your dreams, and that's very important because we all have dreams.
Accepting and striving.
And stop trying to be perfect and waiting for the perfect moment. That's not gonna happen.
So yeah, just spend the weekend being very kind to yourself. And on Tuesday, what we're going to do
Kind to yourself and kind to others as well.
Of course. So Tuesday, well, we've changed it slightly. So Tuesday, we're going to be doing more consulting. So we're going to talk about being clients of each other. So from a personal development coaching perspective, I've just written a course with somebody, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to go through that.
If you want to be someone that we're going to give you a consultation with us live, let us join us on that journey. We're going to give you free tips on yourself, on your business. So if you're interested, leave your email below or your details, and we're going to contact you.
Yeah. And then on Friday, we're going to be doing various tips as we do. So have a great weekend, everyone.
Have a great weekend and enjoy the weather.
Bye.
Bye.